The Veena is a plucked stringed instrument originating in ancient India, used mainly in Carnatic classical music and Hindustani classical music. The name is used for several instruments belonging to different families, mainly the Rudra Veena and the Saraswati Veena, but also to other types of plucked string instruments. The earliest Veena was an instrument of the harp type whose type survives in the Burmese harp, whereas in the last centuries and nowadays, the word has tended to be applied to instruments of the lute type or even, recently, to certain kinds of guitars developed in India. The more popular sitar is believed to have been derived from a type of Veena which was modified by a Mughal court musician to conform with the tastes of his Persian patrons. A person who plays a Veena is called a vainika. Etymology and history. The Sanskrit word Veena, which is attested already in the Rig Veda, has designated in the course of Indian history a variety of instruments of various types, as it is a generic term for all kinds of string instruments, just as the Tamil word yai. In the last centuries and today, the instruments designated under the designation Veena, of which there are several kinds, have tended to be mostly instruments of the lute or sitar type, and recently the word was even applied to modified Western guitars. But the early Veenas could be plucked string instruments of any type. The word is related to Middle Persian win. See the Wiktionary article on win for more. Found in the list of musical instruments used by Tamil people out into Umarai dated 6th to 11th century. The early Gutta Veena, depiction and playing technique equals, one of early Vienas used in India from early times, until the Gupta period and later. This is probably the instrument referred to as Veena in a chapter of the Nawata. The first Yastra dealing with instrumental music, was an instrument of the harp type and more precisely of the arched harp. It was played with the strings being kept parallel to the body of the player, with both hands plucking the strings, as shown on Samudragupta's gold coins. It is not possible to tell exactly the number of strings of the instrument on the coin, but descriptions in early literary sources of an ancient instrument called Thesaptantri Veena seem to coincide generally with the type of instrument represented on the coin. Classification: Veena can be broadly classified into several different types. With frets equals, Rudra Veena, plucked string instrument used in Hindustani music, Saraswati Veena, plucked string instrument used in Carnatic music. Fretless equals, Vajra Veena, plucked string instrument used in Hindustani music, Chitra Veena or Gituvadayam, plucked string instrument used in Carnatic music. Other equals, Yazh, or Shitatantri Veena, Saptatantri Veena. See also Panjura, Serbaha, Rudra Veena, Saraswati Veena, Chitra Veena, Vajra Veena, Sarod, sitar, sasinga, tamburas, tambura. Notes. External links: Mubarak Hussain Khan, Wakil Ahmed, Momin Chowdhury, Musical Instruments, in Sirajul Islam and Ahmed A. Jamal, Banglapedia, National Encyclopedia of Bangladesh, Asiatic Society of Bangladesh.